cancel the whole trip, bro. Give me back my money. Don't come here, bro. Go somewhere else. Go to a different part of Mexico or something.
Shawty made that ass clap, she don't need no clothes. High fashion, like Goya, G-Wagon, or the Rover. I put some ice on you cause you gotta call her. I know I gotta keep my shawty on go. Drop that ass to the floor. Whoa. You ain't gotta do it, none of these niggas no more.
Hey guys, my name is KAIA, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. If you're not, welcome back. And I know you guys are used to my vlogs, but I decided upon request to do something a little different. So I'm gonna start this new series on my channel called Travel Uncut. And I'm basically gonna talk about everything that you didn't see from the vlog. So like, you guys get like the highlights of my trips, a good 10-15 minutes of the best moments, but you guys don't know all the downfalls, right? So I'm gonna put those in. A lot of people comment or like ask me questions about like how the hotels are, what to do, tips about that. So I'm gonna include those too. So I'm gonna start off with my Cancun trip that I just took because it's the most recent one and this first one on memory. And if you guys like these videos, I could keep going because I know a lot of you guys still comment on the DR one about the hotel, about the excursion, stuff like that. So I'll probably do that one next. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. We're gonna start. So I went to Krystal Cancun, and this was probably the worst, literally the worst hotel I have ever been to in my entire life. So I'm gonna also put in some clips from when we were out there about me complaining about like the experience in general because I was so mad. Those fishes in the water. The boat's about to break down. I think they have a weatherman controlling the weather at this point. The clubs.
We need a mask.
Trash. Well, the clubs are not trash. It's just that everything is table sectioned off now. Like it's giving very much dinner. I was so mad. Like that made me never want to go to Mexico again. And the crazy thing is that when I went to Mexico the last time, I had such a great time. So I was like, what is this? Like, is this not the same place? So let's start with the pros. Let's not be so pessimistic. Krystal Cancun, first thing I'm gonna say, it's a great location. So if you're looking to party, Punta Cancun is the location you put in if you're traveling to Cancun because that's where all the clubs are. So instead of paying $20 to go and then $20 to come back to get in a cab, you can literally walk to the club zone because all the clubs are literally lined up on this one strip. Like when you walk out the hotel, that whole strip is all the clubs, all the lounges, all the restaurants, Senor Frog, Coco Bongo, all that, you know, all the stuff they hype up. So if you get the all-inclusive, they do have complimentary COVID testing, right? So you will go the day before your flight if you're from the US. The day before you leave, you'll go at 9 a.m., get your COVID test, it's quick and fast, no problems with that. And then they will email you that same day at the end of the day for your results. If you want to know your results, you can literally sit and wait, but they're going to email you your results after. I sat and wait because I wanted to know, like, am I going home or not? I couldn't wait till 5 o'clock to figure it out. So upon reaching the hotel, what can I say? I didn't feel it. I wasn't feeling it. So when I went to Dream Sands, like they gave you like a glass of champagne as soon as you walked in, took your bags, told you go get lunch until you could sit. When we got in, the line was so long and it was only 2 people in front of us. Like they literally take 30 minutes just to speak to one guest. And they're like really slow about everything. And when you go, you know, you pay your property tax, cool. They give you cards, but they don't really tell you how the hotel works. So I didn't figure out a lot of things I'm about to tell you until like the second or third day. Everybody's gonna wonder, all inclusive, like, is the food good? I'm gonna let y'all know now, it was not good. Like when I tell you, every time we ate, we were running to the bathroom, me and Christian. Like I was just like, what is in the food? And then not only that, like they have about 3 restaurants and then 2 buffets. So there's one main buffet right in the lobby and they serve you the same thing every day. Literally the same exact thing every day. And then sometimes, some mornings or some lunchtimes, they decide, oh, they're gonna serve the food to y'all. And then some other days they decide you're gonna have to serve it yourself. So I just guess it feels like how staff is feeling that day. Some mornings we went, the food was cold. So I don't understand how it's in these like heating things and we're getting cold breakfast. But on the bright side, they do have a chef there that cooks omelets every morning. And then for lunch, they usually have tacos as their options. They had like fried rice one day. And then there's another one. If you're gonna stay here, there's another buffet outside. Their breakfast options are like, it gives more of a like restaurant kind of feel. Like they come, they ask what you want to eat, they serve you, and then they have a mini buffet on the side. So I say go to the one outside instead of the like one inside. Then they have these restaurants. Let me tell you about the restaurants. So for the restaurants, you have to go to concierge, and concierge is open from 9 to 3 or 8 to 3 every day. And if you want to go to the Mexican restaurant, of course, because everybody's gonna want that, you need to make sure you wake up at 7:50 and get there at 8 a.m. because if you go anytime later, you're not gonna get that restaurant. And the restaurants are only open on certain days. So we ended up doing the Mexican restaurant by luck the first day we came because I guess it wasn't filled and they just let us in. And then I did the Italian restaurant. The Italian restaurant, I didn't like the food, but that's because I don't eat cheese, but everything in the Italian restaurant literally is food. So my opinion on that might be biased. The Mediterranean restaurant is the one that's outside. Like you have to walk out the hotel and go to the side. And that one is pretty cool. It gives you a nice feel. The drinks that is included is just sodas, wines, and water. So like they have like 2 different menus. One menu is like what you get from the all-inclusive. And you know, usually when you go to other all-inclusives, you can eat as much as you want. No, at these restaurants, you can only order 1 appetizer, 1 entree, like you can't try everything on the menu if you really want to. And I usually do that when I go to the all-inclusives. So I was a little disappointed about that. They tell you like they're gonna have to charge you extra if you do that. So keep that in mind. Krystal Cancun is an all-inclusive, but there's also people who are there that do not have all-inclusive. So they give you wristbands, and then every time you go to these restaurants, you have to sign a check. Even though it says $0, you have to sign a check. Some days they told us we didn't have to. So that's like you say, like sometimes they care, sometimes they don't. Like it's not consistent at the hotel for that. So let's talk about the bedrooms. So first, for the bedrooms. When we got to the bedroom, it was pretty spacious. If you watch the vlog, I feel like you guys should just watch the vlog. I don't really think I should insert the clips because these are kind of like spin-off episodes. But if you watch the vlog, you've seen the hotel room. It's pretty spacious. The lights are pretty dim, so I don't know, for the girls who are trying to do their makeup, bring a ring light or something, or just, you know, it's up to you. Then there's no rags in the bathroom. I don't know if this is like a COVID thing or something, but yeah. That's the first hotel I've been to, there was no rags in the bathroom. They do give you complimentary shampoo, conditioner, and lotion, and they give you soap bars, but no rags. Also, there's no blow dryers inside of the bedrooms. Like it has this, like on the wall, there was like a slot where it was like blow dryers used to be there, but I don't know if they just took them out recently, but there's no blow dryers in the bathrooms. Also, the rooms don't have irons or ironing boards in them. If you want to iron, you have to call the front desk and request it, and then somebody would bring it up for you. The TVs, there's not really a lot of TV channels. I don't think this should really be an issue for people, for the mere fact that like if you're on vacation, you wouldn't stay in a hotel room. But I just noticed that the first night because we really didn't have much to do in like that little time space besides just sit in the room, because everything else was just like that weird like limbo area. Also, if you want to get your room cleaned, I want to say that the lady who cleaned my room, she did a really good job. Like she even like organized my toothbrush to the side. I thought that was really cute. However, if you don't put the sign on your door like out whatever, they're not gonna clean your room. Like, you know, usually if you leave your room, they might knock to see if you're in the room or not, or they won't clean your room if you put the sign like do not disturb. No, you have to put the sign and say like I'm out having fun, whatever the sign says, in order for them to clean your room. And then, even then, your room could get cleaned at 10 a.m. or it could get cleaned at 5 p.m. So you never know. So you might as well just stay out your room. Another pro I could say is that the hotel is right on the beach. So it was a nice, like, it wasn't like, I want to say it was very, like, it was nice. The beach was really nice. Like, we spent the whole day on the beach one day. And it's like you have the, what are those called? The little bed things on the beach? I forgot what they call. They have those. They have hammocks. They have all that stuff. And I want to say the best place to eat at the hotel is like this fishery, it's called like Fishery Snack Bar. And that was the only place where I was like, yes, I can eat this food. And they're usually open around 11 to 6, if I'm not mistaken, but it's a snack bar. But the thing with the snack bar now is you can order your food, but then you have to go to the beach bar to order your drinks because there's no drinks at the snack bar. And I was just like, okay, whatever. So one of the times me and Christian tried to get a picture, because we didn't keep feeling like going back and forth to get drinks. And they were like, if you get a picture, we have to charge you extra, so you can't do that. And I was just like, okay. Hours of operation. They shut that hotel down, okay? So once you see 10:45 come, the lights start going off, the bars start closing, the restaurants slowly start closing, because at 11 o'clock, the hotel is completely shut down. There's no 24-hour operation. Like, the lights be off in the lobby. If you watch the vlog, you will see the lights turn off in the lobby. Like, the workers must be going home. So if you get locked out your room, we didn't, but like, I don't know if you go to the club and get locked out your room if you have a chance to get back in. Like, that's how shut down they really be at that time. Oh, I saw a roach. Yes, in the hotel. I feel like people are gonna tell me like, oh, you're lying, you should have took a picture. No, I saw one. So y'all keep that in mind too. How about the club? I don't know, maybe like roaches, or I don't know, you know, like I seen some TikTok where a girl said like roaches are normal in Hawaii, so I don't know, but there was roaches in the hotel. So take it how you want to about that one. Cool. If the people who want to drink, because again, it's Mexico, you want to drink, just get shots of tequila, because everything else is giving very much watered down. Like, you're not gonna get drunk, you're not even gonna get a little tipsy. Yeah, just order the tequila. Anything else is really not given. And then what else can I say? Like that, like I really did not like the hotel. I'm not gonna lie to you, I really did not like the hotel. I'm trying my best to give y'all like the good things about it, but like service was trash, food was trash, customer service, like everything about it was just like no bueno. The only thing that was good was the location, because it's like right by the clubs, which is only good for the weekends really, because you know, after like Sunday, it's not really nothing jumping at the clubs for, like people are not going to party at the clubs. But yeah, that's it for the hotel. Let's get on to the tips just for Mexico. So I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I feel like too many hands have touched the waters, the beaches of Mexico, because the advertisement, the pictures that they have for like these combo excursions we went on is not what you see when you get to the place. So first, I'm going to start with booking the excursion, right? A lot of people usually book their excursions online. Cool for you if you do that, but it's actually really cheaper when you wait till you get to these islands to book them in person. They have cheaper prices when you go on the island. So in Mexico, I walk down the strip, you know, there's little shacks. Everybody has the same signs, literally the same signs, ATV Cenote tour, and then party boat tour, whatever, right? They're gonna start you off at like $70, $80, depending on how they judge you. They started me at $70. And I've been to Mexico already literally a year before, so I know that the excursion is really not $70, $80. So I was able to talk the guy down. If you have more people going with you, you'll probably be able to talk down more, because like they're really just working for commission. So I was able to talk the guy down. I told him I'll get 2 excursions if he charges me $45 for each one of them. And then basically like I was gonna pay $50, but he started me at $70 and I told him $45. And then I was like, how about, you know, you give me 2, $45 each. And then he was like $100, and I was like, okay, cool. And then I gave him a tip after. Each excursion I did was $50 each. So yeah, make sure when you go to Mexico, you negotiate, because even when we were getting like these souvenirs, like they're usually like $1, and they were trying to charge us like $5, and I was like, yeah, no, it's okay. And they were like, okay, $3. Like they literally talk down for any price. Like they would really try to negotiate anything with you. Literally, like they would want you to pay them to cross the street, like tip them for stopping traffic for them. So yeah, that brings me on to the next thing. Tips. Bring your dollar bills, guys. Like have like 100 singles when you go, because everybody wants a tip. Literally everybody. It doesn't matter what they do. He had to keep breaking bills after a while, because like everybody wants to tip the drivers. Just give them their dollars, you know? Because I'm pretty sure, like I looked at the minimum wage, they said they make like $10 a day. Like that's OD. Bring small bills. Back to the excursions. So the first excursion we did was like this combo, and it was like ATV, cenote, tequila tasting, zip line. The ATVs, you're not allowed to bring your phone, that's one. And they're also gonna say this thing like, if you guys are thinking like, oh, let me just come dressed like let me not bring a bag. You're gonna still have to buy the locker, because the way how they get you is like they're gonna tell you like, oh, you can't bring your phone, so you're gonna have to put your stuff in a locker. So bring everything you need. Bring your towel, bring your change of clothes, bring all of that, because you trying to get out of not buying a locker, it's not gonna happen. So the ATVs, they were fun, not gonna lie, they're cool. I wouldn't say it was my best. Like, I feel like I had more fun on the UTVs and Aruba, but the ATVs are cool. It's about 2 pass though. That's why I felt like it was just like false advertisement, because they make it seem like you're really riding through the jungle in this combo and you're really just riding down 2 pass. I feel like if it's your first time doing it, you're gonna be like, wow, this was great. But like if you've done it before, it's just like, yeah, this is a ripoff. Like, it's not cool. The zip lines, oh my gosh, these are probably the worst zip lines I went on in my entire life. Like, they're literally like done like that in 2 seconds, and they're just, it's not fun. Like, they weren't fun. Like, they only had one cool zip line, and that was the longest one that they had at the very end. And then they're gonna try, when you get there, they might try and sell you this like, oh, you pay an extra $10 and then you get these extra zip lines that are so fun and cool, and it's gonna show you them like riding across the zip line on a surfboard. It's not a surfboard, it is a piece of block wood. So I don't know if they used to have a surfboard and it broke and they just never replaced it, but it's not a surfboard, it's not a skateboard either. It's literally like a crate box that you're going across, and some like monkey something. No, it's not fun. It's not worth it. Like, just do the basic package, honestly. The cenotes were my favorite part, but I also did those cenotes last time I went. So I was thinking it was a different one, but I guess everybody just goes to that same one, cenote, that they use for tourism. But it was pretty, like, it's fun. You do zip line over the water. You could jump over like 3 levels of cliffs. Like, that was honestly my favorite part. Like, you could spend a whole day at the cenote and have a good time. And it's fresh water too, so like when you jump in, your eyes are not burning. And what else is that? There was tequila tasting in it. I ended up getting a bottle because the tequila was actually good. I thought that it was pretty like fun. Like, the lady who hosted us, she was funny. She was very informative. It was a great time. Like, that was probably, that and the cenotes were my favorite part of that excursion. Like, it was really cool. Like, it kind of made me feel better about like the rest of it. Then they're gonna tell you at the end, like, there's a snack. They give you 2 tacos, no water, so like you would have to buy the water. The water's only $1 though if you really want it, but it's really just a snack. Like, you're gonna end up buying food because it's not much to eat from like the food that's provided with it. And that's pretty much the end of that excursion. So now they have this other one that we did, and it was like the Isa Island party boat. I hope I said that right, because I couldn't even say it right in the vlog. But party boat, all-inclusive boat ride trip. So you start, the day starts at 9 o'clock. Some people will tell you like, oh, you could just take the bus to the place. Personally, I didn't take the bus. I just paid the extra $5 and got transportation because I wasn't trying to get lost. But I didn't see any bus stops there. This day, I would just want to cry my eyes out. Like, this was like so disappointing, and it's because it rained all day. So I feel like that's the reason why I didn't get, like, it's called like the Spinac or something like that, but it's kind of like parasailing, and that was the only thing I really wanted to do while we booked that excursion. And we ended up not doing it because first they said it was raining, which I understand, but then they said after if the rain clears up that we could do it, but we still didn't do it because they're like, oh, it's too windy. But anyways, they bring you on a boat, they bring you snorkeling. When we went snorkeling, there was no fishes in the water. Like, none. Like, I saw one tiny little fish. Like, if you guys want to go snorkeling, go to Aruba. But yeah, there was no fishes. They had like these statues in the water. It was different from the ones I seen when I went the first time. It was like fingers. It was cool, I guess. But we went on this stormy day. They told us like they're not gonna cancel for nothing. So like we went, they told us the currents are high, so if you can't swim, hold on to this floaty. Swim at your own risk. But like the waters, the tides, it was like really like, I don't know if we should have been swimming in it. I mean, obviously we didn't die, but it wasn't that safe. Then they have like tequila on the boat. Cool, if you want to drink, it's real tequila. I'm not gonna really go into that. If you guys wanna like take one of those tequila classes, they tell you like what's the difference between real and fake, blah blah. Like, that's what we learned at the excursion night the day before. That's why I said it was like really cool. Bring you to 2 parts of Isa Island. The first place they bring you, they give you an hour there, and people usually do like bicycle tours around the island. It takes about 40 minutes. We ended up not doing that. We ended up getting lunch, forgetting that there was a whole like inclusive lunch buffet. When we got on the boat to go to the next part of Is Island, this is probably like the I guess you could say like private beach kind of thing, because that's the best way I could think about it. And it's a buffet. The food, I took a bite of each thing and I was like, this is horrible. But I'm pretty sure if it wasn't a rainy day, like the beach location, like it would have been cool because they have music, they have all you could drink, they have like hammocks, they have like little beach beds, they have the swings, those like popular swings. Like when it started clearing up a little bit, it was like cool when we went out. So I'm pretty sure if it wasn't raining, everybody would be out having a good time. But like the mood was down, like it literally rained the whole day. So that's probably why that part was just like, ugh. And then yeah, when we went back, told us we weren't doing it, so that ruined my mood. And like that was really my last straw for this trip, because I just felt like every time we did something, it just was not it. Last thing I'm talking about is nightlife. Nightlife, it's always a great time in Mexico. If you want to go to Coco Bongo, the only thing I will say is that the reason why we didn't go is because it's like sectioned off, so it's not really like the same like party. It's giving like standing dinner. Not really what I envisioned for going to Coco Bongo, being that it's known for like being such a big party club. Like I don't want section dinners on the dance floor, if that makes sense. If I wanted a section, I would be like off in the reserve. But that's me personally. And if you guys really do want to go, it's like, I think they told us like $150 and you get like 15 premium bottles, so it's not bad. And if you go on Sunday, it's like $90, but I'm pretty sure it's cheaper on Sunday because people don't really go on Sundays. But there's clubs all on that strip. What we did the first day was we did like $40 wristband, and you go upstairs and you get the party, and then it's all you could drink the whole night, which I thought was pretty cool. They have dancers. They do like a lot of like old music videos showing on the screen. I don't know what that's about, but the music is good. Like it's very diverse. Like you'd be like, we're in Mexico. Like some clubs I've been to, like they play like American music. Some clubs they play Spanish music. Some clubs they play Caribbean music. They did at the club I went to. It was like 24 nights something. It's above the Labs. I don't even know. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have for Mexico Uncut. If you guys have any more questions, let me know. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and let me know if I should continue the series.